Okay, so I remember you leading Hearts as One of a Sunday night one time, and out of the back of it, you went into this spontaneous tag thing, singing "Jesus, You're Beautiful," and I remember thinking, hold on a minute, I think there's actually a full song in this, and I whipped my phone out and I recorded it so that we could work on it later. And I was working in the garden at my father-in-law's place, and I was trying to figure out, how do you say words cannot express how beautiful he is without saying words cannot express, because and I remember seeing these like enormous gum trees in front of me, and just like looking up and thinking about the mountains and how like they display his splendor, and they try and communicate how beautiful he is, but they'll never actually be able to fully communicate it. And I was like, how do I put that into lines? It took me like hours and hours and hours of like, shoveling in the garden, like thinking, and then that line, mountains try to say it, but every word falls short, just kind of like just fell into place. And I was like, the irony is mountains don't speak, but that's, I don't know, I guess that's kind of the beauty of the line. How it moves your heart, Jesus, you're beautiful. So I remember us working on the chorus, and you were like playing through the chords and singing like melody after melody after melody. I'm like, again, another one, give us another one. Because at the retreat we had like a couple of ground rules. We had like a no free zone, so you weren't allowed to say no to anyone's ideas. All you're encouraged to do is like say, keep going, like give us more, like what's another idea. And so we were just like, another one. And
I was actually getting pretty tired by the time we found that melody that was like, yes, that's the one. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
But it was awesome. Like when we hit it, we were like, yes, that's the one. It's like the kind of like the soaring melody sort of somehow communicated like the vastness of his beauty.
There's just something in a song that is completely fixed and focused on adoring God and lifting up the beauty of Jesus, and it's like all of creation is trying to explain that and describe that, and yet there's that particular lyric in the second verse where it says, still when you hear me sing, how it moves your heart. And I just think it's such a beautiful moment to be able to sing that unto God, and he's just so delighted in us and so captivated by us, even as we are captivated by him. I really love the lyric and the imagery of that.
I'm captivated, my heart's arrested, standing here face to face, my
Um,
song is
something that was really cool, which totally wasn't expected, but on the last night of the recording at Firelight, we finished with Jesus, You're Beautiful, and it just turned into, I don't know, like 15 minutes of spontaneous worship, which was incredible. I was about to explode out of my skin because it was just, wow. The whole room was just in praise and singing and shouting, and like I was not expecting it, but it was just such a powerful moment. I'm so thankful that we captured it and we can share it with everyone. Yeah, I thought it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. As a worship leader, I kind of dream of these moments where like I could literally just walk off the stage and nothing would change, Everyone was just there and 100% connected with God and just pouring their hearts out. And that's actually something that that David and Narelle have set up culturally in DaySpring. There's like this desire to give space to God, to allow him to do whatever he wants to do, and not even to make like a rule of that, you know, like it's like, okay, now, you know, at the end of song 3 we're going to allow the, you know, time for the Lord to move. It's just like, you know, throughout the whole thing, like we're just seeking him, you know, to do whatever he wants in the moment. And I think that's something that's become sort of natural to us over the years, and that's the soil that moments like that really grow out of.
You are so beautiful.